Introverts have tendency to obsess over their personality type. At moments, they revel in its splendor, but at other times, they feel inadequate. This act happens when they forget to enlighten themselves about their advantages. In this video, we are going to share few things that they love to hear from non-introverts. If you want to impress an introvert or learn how to talk to introvert, try looking at these 10 most remarkable and reassuring things to say. Let's get started. The world would be so much better if everyone cared as much as you do. Introverts tend to endure a lot of blanket judging, but none of these judgments hurt as much as being declared uncaring. This usually stems from the fact that introverts are quiet, keep to themselves, and avoid most social interactions. Therefore, people assume that they must be self absorbed and completely uninterested in anything beyond themselves. This assumption hurts a lot, and it could be further from the truth. Introvert tends to care about people and issues deeply, and they often become mentally and emotionally entitled in every aspect of their life. Letting an introvert know that you see how much they care can move mountains for them. Just remember to do it in a private and comfortable setting. Please, no toasting to them in front of the group. I would love your opinion on this. Take whatever time you need to answer. Introverts love giving their opinion on things and sharing their insight, but don't expect them to pop out and answer immediately. They often need time to ponder. They like to think all aspects of the problem before they settle on a conclusion. But this fast-paced world would dilates that they move faster. This can make them uncomfortable, stressed, and overwhelmed. Taking time to process and think is a part of an introvert's nature, and it cannot be overcome or changed. Letting them know that you are okay with them needing time to think will be a huge relief to them. I will be busy tomorrow, so you will have your own. And try not to have too much fun without me. This praise is a little more playful, but it's still just as refreshing to an introvert. Many people wrongly assume that introverts only spend time alone because they are bored, anxious, and depressed, etc. They have a hard time understanding that they actually like being alone. If you can leave an introvert alone for a bit and you understand that they are completely okay with that, then you will be invaluable. They don't need you to imply that there is something wrong with being by themselves. If you respect their need for alone time, you show them just how much you respect them. You have awesome personality. Talking about the advantages of being introverted is one of the way to win over an introvert. Like to fall in love with an introverted personality, you don't need to know everything about it. Simply watching any introvert around you will provide you with plenty of reasons to admire them. Telling them how wonderful they are, sometimes in the smallest of details, is what to say to an introvert. You always seems to know just what to say. Introverts have an intuitive tendency which is rather striking. How do introverts communicate? They ponder before they speak and always offer the useful remarks. They always mind their words so that everyone might benefit from them. Observing and appreciating this trait is more comforting to an introvert than you may think. It's a gentle reminder to them that they are lovely people. I admire how unique and good nature you have. Being different is a struggle for many introverts, and it can feel like a terrible thing at times. Any quiet person's day will be brightened if someone acknowledges an overlooked amazing truth about being unique. Because most people only discuss introverts' behavior in a negative manner, opting to emphasize their characteristics in a new, attractive way will certainly win their heart. When introverts are pushed beyond their comfort zone, they become agitated. They may be even more silent and fail to convey this to you. Being able to detect when an introvert is feeling uneasy makes you an amazing friend. Thinking of questions to ask an introvert, guy or girl, ask them if they are comfortable. It defies the grain of most people's apathy and indicates that you are actually concerned about them. We will leave soon. Introvert hangovers are typically underestimated, although they are more common than most people know. It's when an introvert's ability to socialize hits a breaking point and they cannot operate properly. Being conscious of a silent man's tendency for social fatigue demonstrates compassion and makes you a fantastic person. You are aware of what may happen if they take part in activities for an extended period of time. So, if you're curious to know how to make an introvert love you, your best bet is to cater to their comfort bubble. I admire that how honest you are. The uniqueness of the introvert personality is fascinating. An introvert, they need to take advantage of this fact and enjoy their distinct qualities even more. Therefore, if you're trying to figure out that how to talk to a quiet person, the sentence above is the best way to proceed. It demonstrates that you value authenticity and like spending time with them. Would you like to go with us today? There are a lot of fun things to do, but introverts take a particular kind of joy from mental stimulation. In fact, their well-being depends on it. How your introvert get this stimulation can vary. Introverts are individuals and have different interests. When you spend time with an introvert, it's pretty easy to see that what they like to do because they are doing it a lot. Even so often, if you offer the internal stimulation that craves so deeply, it will solidify your stance as a truthful and a caring friend. Well, basically, introverts just want to be understood and respected for who they are. That's all. They don't want to take anything from anyone else or rain on anyone's parade. The things they ask for are usually incredibly simple and easy to provide, like extra time to process things, quiet and occasional downtime alone. But our society has become so increasingly fast paced and loud that introverts feel that they are losing a little more every day.